welcome back to Kendra's Vintage Kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing my last war recipe video, and this one will be for World War II. So I found the recipe I'll be using today from an article called 6 of the Best Wartime Recipes Shared During World War II by Karen Lee. In late 1941, food columnist Mary Moore invited readers of Canada's Windsor Star to send in their favorite recipes to be featured in her weekly Best Wartime Recipes column. Because Canada faced food rationing and shortages during World War II, the recipes published in Moore's column reflected wartime food restrictions, such as the rationing of sugar, tea, coffee, butter, and meat. Still, Moore asked that the submitted recipes be not only economical, but flavorful as well, and she tested many of them herself to ensure they were. Her wartime recipe column ran from October 1941 until May 1945, when Moore replaced it with one about dinner preparation for novice home cooks. She would continue as a food columnist until her death in 1978. Having gotten her start in the late 1920s, writing for the Edmonton Journal, Moore's newspaper career lasted an astonishing 50 years and ultimately saw widespread syndication in papers across Canada. So the recipe I'll be doing is the applesauce cake, and this is from October 1941. Let's get to it. All right, to begin the applesauce cake, it says to mix and sift 2 cups sifted flour. So I already sifted my flour. I'm just gonna add it to this bowl. All right, 1 teaspoon of soda, which is baking soda. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. A 1/4 of nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of cloves. And a 1/4 a teaspoon of salt. So now that I've added all that in, I'm just gonna mix it up. All right, now that we have all that together, now it says cream 2 tablespoons of butter or shortening. Add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce and beat well. So I'm just gonna reuse the bowl I had for the flour, and I'm going to add my butter. Sugar. And applesauce. All right, now let's mix that up. After that, it says add the dry ingredients. So I'm just going to move my wet over to my dry here. and add about 2/3 cup of raisins. Now I'm gonna mix that all up. Now that I have the cake all mixed up, it says turn it into a greased and floured pan and bake in a moderate oven. So I'm going to add the cake into my greased pan here. Alright, I already got my oven preheated and it's all ready to go. So I set my oven to 350. I looked up what a moderate temperature was and it said anywhere from 350 to 375. So use your discretion, decide which temperature you want to go with. Now that my cake is in there, I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes. And hopefully it'll be done by then. See you then. Alright, welcome back. So I've got my finished cake over here and I sliced it all up and I got myself a piece of the cake. So let's try it. Well, that's pretty good. I'd definitely make that again. I'm not a big fan of raisins in desserts normally and stuff like that, but I thought it was okay actually. There's not too much raisins to where you'd be grossed out. Well, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you very much.